Hi, class 7, how are you doing? I hope everything is fine. How is Cheetah? How is Tiger? How is Soumya? How is Sonali? How is Pallavi? Nikki, Saloni, Divyanshu, Ayush, Sachin, Shivam, Alam. Uh, again, I guess take roll number 21, Pallavi. Okay, then I have Surabhi, then I have Anushka, then I have names I always forget. I don't know why I am so bad at names. Anyways, so I hope you all are doing fine, great, and good in action. Anish, yes, hi Anish, how are you? And hope you all are doing well, and it's great to be back again. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend and had fun. So we are back again. Today is Tuesday, the 9th of June, and unlock is going on. So let's see when we can meet and get in touch so that we can be together again. So that will be great. But anyways, so till then we have to go on with this issue. We have to get on with this online thing because it's going to be a long period of time till the school opens, I guess. But till then, I'm there. I'm helping you out. So we'll do some good on this only. So don't worry. So I was there with you on this, what you say, with this, the Sultans of Delhi, the Sultanate of Delhi. So I had given you a basic information, and last week also you must have seen on Thursday there was notes will be, you must have received it on Friday, I guess. Friday or Thursday you must have got the notes of the part which till where I had gone against the like I'll just tell you, like we had gone till the part where I had explained was till background I had given, actually how did he come into India and what did he do. So that's how he became the first Sultan of Delhi. And the Mamluk is the slave origin, which we are going to do today, how the Mamluk dynasty started, or the slave dynasty started, and it was controlled by Qutbuddin Aibak, and he was the first Sultan of Delhi and of India. And to one, so Qutbuddin Aibak started the Qutub Minar, but he never was able to complete it. He could not make it. So that's what it is all about. So the main dates are from 1506 to 1206 to 1526. Okay. So the dynasty, Mamluk dynasty, ruled from 1206 to 1290. So he was from Central Asia, Qutbuddin Aibak. His Persian name was Sultanate. Actually, the Persian name for the Mamluk dynasty is the Sultanate Mamluk. Was directed by North India. Was directed into North India by Qutbuddin Aibak, Turkic Mamluk from Turkestan or Turkey, generally from Central Asia. The Mamluk dynasty ruled from 1206 to 1290. And then it was the first of 5 unrelated dynasties to rule as the Delhi Sultanate till 1526. Now what is the unrelated? They were not related to each other. So this was a separate dynasty. The first dynasty was the slave dynasty because they had the power in the army. They became the rulers of Delhi. Aibak's tenure as Ghurid dynasty administrator lasted from 1192 to 1206. Like during the Ghurid, Muhammad Ghori's time, Aibak was under his, he was working under him, he was a slave, so he was the administrator part of it. So a period which led invasions into the Gangetic heartland of India and established control over some of the new areas. So from the Ganga side, the Gangetic area was done by Ghori's time. So he came to know the places. So it was much more easier for him to go ahead and attack those places and take power over it. So just a simple basic knowledge about this slave dynasty, and then we'll go to the, what do you say, we can go to the different type of dynasties which are there in part by part. So Qutbuddin Aibak is from 1206 to 1210. Aram Shah is from 1210 to 1211. Iltutmish is from 1211 to 1236. Rukn Uddin Firoz is 1236. He finished in 1236. Razia Sultana, the only female, the fifth Sultan of the Delhi Sultanate, the actual fifth Sultan of Delhi Sultanate, 1236 to 1240. Then came Muzuddin Bahram, 1240 to 1242. Alauddin Masood, 1242 to 1246. Nasruddin Mahmud from 1246 to 1266. Ghiyasuddin Balban, another important person in this Sultanate, he was from 1266 to 1287. And Muizuddin Kaikabad was 1287 to 1290, and Shamsuddin Kayumars was from 1290 to 1290. After that, the Khalji dynasty comes in, so that is the time when the things go wrong. From this dynasty, it goes to another dynasty. So the slave dynasty has Qutbuddin Aibak, Aram Shah, Iltutmish, Rukunuddin Firuz, Razia Sultan, Muizuddin Behram, Alauddin Masood, Nasruddin Mahmud, Ghiyasuddin Balban, Muizuddin Kaikabad, and Shamsuddin Kayumar. So that makes around about 11 guys. So 11 people have been ruling the dynasty from 1206 to 1290. Okay, so I'll just go briefly about with it, and we'll talk about it. I'll just explain, and then we'll go to the book. It will be much more easier for me to explain it to you. So Mamluk was a soldier of slave origin, as we have come to know, who had converted to Islam. Okay, they were from the Central Asia part. The phenomenon started in the 9th century, and gradually the Mamluks became powerful military class in the various Muslim societies, because they transferred and they became Muslims. Mamluks had held political and military power, most notably in Egypt, but also in Levant, Iraq and India. I am just giving you a brief information. 1206, Muhammad of Ghor, Sultan of the Ghurid Empire, was assassinated, was killed or shot dead. And since he had no children, his empire split into minor sultanates by his former Mamluk generals, by all his slaves. Now Tajuddin Zildoz became the ruler of Ghazni, Muhammad bin Bakhtiyar Khilji got Bengal, Nasruddin Kabacha became the Sultan of Multan, Qutbuddin Aibak became the Sultan of Delhi, and that was the beginning of the slave dynasty. And out of these, all of them, Tajuddin Zildoz, Muhammad bin Bakhtiyar Khilji or Nasruddin Kabacha, Multan, but Qutbuddin was the big boss. He was the most strongest out of them. Aibak rose to power when Ghurid's superior was assassinated. That was Muhammad Ghori died. However, his reign as the Sultan in Delhi was short-lived, as he died in 1210, right? But his son Aram Shah rose to the throne only to be assassinated by Iltutmish. Now Iltutmish killed his son also. So within the Mamluks also they had this tension. So 1206 to 1210, 4 years. After the Aram Shah came from 1210 to 1211, within that 1 year of time again Iltutmish shot them down. From Iltutmish took it from 1211 to 1236. Okay, so this is what the case happened. And in 1211 Iltutmish, only to be assassinated by Iltutmish in 1211. The Sultanate under Iltutmish established cordial diplomatic contact with Abbasid Caliphate between 1228 to 1229, and had managed to keep India unaffected by the invasions of the Genghis Khan and his successors from the Central Asia part. Following the death of Iltutmish in 1236, series of weak rulers remained in power, and a number of noblemen gained autonomy over the provinces of Sultanate. Okay, people had gained autonomy, they were having that power. Iltutmish is dead, no problem, no one else is there. But power shifted from hands from Rukunuddin Firuz to Razia Sultana, until Ghiyasuddin Balban rose to the throne and successfully repelled both external threats to the Sultanate from Chagatai Khanate invasions and internal threats from the rebellious Sultanate nobles. The Khalji dynasty came into being when Jalaluddin Firuz Khalji overthrew the last of the slave dynasty rulers, Muizuddin Kaikabad, the grandson of Balban, and assumed the throne at Delhi. Jalaluddin Firuz Khalji, he was playing as a double crosser, which played a part, and he threw over Muizuddin Kaikabad and he took over. Okay, so this is what actually happened. I'll come back in the next video, and I'll explain it in another part. Okay, I'm just coming back in the next video, because this network is a huge issue now right now. So many all the networks are cram jam, so it takes time to upload also for me. So I keep it short and simple and as many videos as possible, and I put it in within that time. So I'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Till then, wait for me. Don't vanish.